MSNBC anchor Stephanie Ruhle does not approve of police officers protesting vaccine mandates in New York.
Yeah, Ruhle tweeting, "This is not how you call out sick. This is how you put on a show for attention." Tomi Lahren, Fox Nation host, joins us now to react. So, Tomi, is this a show for attention?
Well, I got some news for Stephanie. Law enforcement officers across the country, like other essential workers, other heroes, and other hardworking Americans, are being forced to choose between a vaccine they don't want and unemployment. And for some, unemployment might sound like a cushy lifestyle they'd like to take part in. But for those who value a hard day's work, and for our officers who value their communities and the sense of accomplishment in those communities, these impending forced vaccination policies are a living nightmare. And most officers have already had COVID at least once. They have high immunity to it at this point, and some of them just do not want to get this jab. And why have so many of these officers already had COVID and now natural immunity? Because they worked through the deadliest and most dangerous time of the pandemic while many of us were in our pajamas on Zoom. But now they're being treated like criminals, degenerates, and villains for refusing to get a vaccine they may not want or need. In a time when our streets are already lawless, our officers have already been demonized, demoralized, and even defunded, the last thing any so-called leader or someone who considers themselves a journalist in the media should do is shame those who don't want to get a vaccine. And those employers that want to make vaccination a condition of employment, that's the last thing we should be doing in this country right now.
Meantime, Republicans ripping Joe Biden for the potential $450,000 payments to individual illegal immigrants, with Ron DeSantis leading the charge. Take a listen.
You've had all kinds of really bad policies throughout our country that has limited freedom, and you're going to do $475,000 for an individual that came illegally to this country. If that is done, that is going to be a slap in the face to every hardworking American.
Tomi, of all their ideas, is this the worst one from the Biden administration?
Well, every day it's a new crisis. Every day it's another poor decision made by this administration. But I'll tell you this, I agree with Governor DeSantis wholeheartedly. It's a slap in the face to Americans. It's a slap in the face to legal immigrants. The fact that we'd be shelling out over $1 billion to not only reward but incentivize people crossing the border illegally. And so long as we've got needy Americans and homeless veterans on our street corners, the last thing we should be doing is handing payouts to people who have no legal right to be here. Americans should come first in our own country. The last thing we should be doing is rewarding this behavior and incentivizing more to come across our border illegally. Yeah, last thing we need right now. We've already got tens of thousands pouring over.
Yeah, and Tomi, of course, this would be more money than Gold Star families get after one of their loved ones dies fighting for our country.
It's a huge slap in the face, not only to those families, but for average, everyday, hardworking Americans who are struggling right now due to Joe Biden's economy, soaring gas prices and inflation. And now we're going to pay people who have no legal right to be here. It's just indicative of the priorities of a Democrat administration. Luckily, we have a chance to fix that, not only today in elections, but coming up in 2022.
And that price tag would be $1 billion overall, which is unbelievable. If this goes through, there will be so much outrage. And Tomi, we know that you will be leading the charge on that, and for good reason. Tomi, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.